Why in the world would I mine on a land that has a 20% tax rate? The owner of this land takes 20% of every TLM that you mine, and you have to be asking yourself, surely there's a better way to do this. Honestly, that's what I used to think. I would look around for the lowest commission lands that I can mine on and grab every single TLM that I could. And while that may be part of your strategy for getting the best profits out of this game, I can assure you that there are cool alternatives that you might be interested in checking out, like I was. Planet Neron on 3.7 has a rocky desert owned by a guy named Sammy Snake, which sent me a Discord message yesterday. So just to show you what kind of TLM we giving away, this is my current setup. I'm still using the basic trillium detectors and the localized attractor captures, am I right? Let's claim our TLM, and the profits have been relatively low everywhere that I've been. My NFTs have also been a little bit sparse, you could say, not getting very much, but my build isn't really optimized for that anymore. So you can see right here I'm getting 0.24 TLM, which is relatively small. Now at this point in time, you're probably thinking to yourself that Alien Worlds may not even be something that you should play anymore. And you know what? From the way that it was when I posted my first Alien Worlds video to now, I almost thought the same thing. But there's still a lot of potential for the game because the roadmap, there's a lot of development ahead, and there's some other cool things that you could do with the TLM that you get, which is what I'm mostly interested in. So Sammy Snake messaged me yesterday and told me about a smart contract deal that he's got going on that is just absolutely ridiculously cool. It's about grabbing people's TLM that they mine on his land and exchanging it for his own cryptocurrency, Snaky tokens. Snaky token holders are going to have a percentage of a new land that he's going to buy when he receives a certain goal, and it's all tracked by smart contracts. If I'm losing you, let me back up a little bit. So the way cryptocurrency works in this specific instance is like this. When you mine, you get TLM, just like this, okay? And now there's a 20% commission on this land. 10% of it goes to the land ownership tokens, which is the Snaky tokens that I told you about. 10% of it goes into a guild fund, and 80% of it goes into your pocket. So these land ownership tokens are basically a distribution of the land percentage that is part of this gold, which is 35,000 TLM. So when the commissions for the lands pay out to 35,000 total TLM, what's going to happen is a new land is going to be purchased for the guild. And the guild is going to own a percentage of that land based on the contributions that they made through mining or transferring tokens if you'd like to invest as well. You got a total of 100% ownership divided on this little pie chart that you can see here. This is all being tracked under the smart contract, and I've actually taken a lot of TLM that I mined and transferred it over so that I can be in the top 20, just to give you guys an example. Now, I'm going to continue mining and investing in this project because I really love what they're doing here. But not only that, the thought of owning land in this scenario is crazy due to the prices on them. If you take a look at the actual land prices, there are 49,650 wax is the least expensive land, which is a little under $10,000. The game is just starting to develop. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And if you were to try to buy one of these on your own, you'd be making a $10,000 investment risk. Guys, I just transferred over a little less than 100 TLM to be part of this whole thing. And if, let's say I own 10% of this land, I would be getting residual profits based on that 10% ownership once the land gets purchased. Isn't that a cool concept? So you can see here that list that I was talking about. It's all laid out on this little pie chart here, but my wax address is this one right here. I think I'm number 18 right now. No, I'm number 16. I'm emvb2.wam. You can see that on the Alcor exchange when you connect your wallet, just right here. And you can see that 1 TLM right now is basically trading for 1.4 wax. So honestly, getting a percentage of this type is is not really hard right now, but there's going to be a lot of other people in. You can see that the top 2 addresses are Sammy Snake and another address that is a total of 30% of the land ownership. So it hasn't been completed or distributed yet. He just went live this morning. But there's some neat things happening here. If you've ever looked at the Alien Worlds Discord, you'll see that there's advertisements like this in land promotions that talk about giving away NFTs or lotteries or things of that nature for mining on specific land plots. And usually they have a commission tied to them so that it's a way to promote the landowner's land so they can get some traffic to their land and build some TLM while giving back to the people that are supporting that. Naturally, I've been getting a ton of messages and requests about getting information about this game since I did my video. And the truth is, I don't know a lot about it in comparison to some other communities, especially dedicated communities like this. So when I took a look around Sammy's Discord, I noticed that he had tool giveaways, he was doing a scholarship program for drills, which I thought was pretty cool, and they do a lot of shovel recycling. So they'll loan out shovels to people to get their start, and then they'll give them back into the community and recycle them so that new players coming in could grab a few tools going in. And I thought that was a really, really neat concept. When he first messaged me, he was interested in me talking about his server and what they're doing there in exchange for maybe posting some of my videos onto his Discord as a collaboration effort. But when I started looking into the project, I got really, really interested and decided to invest myself because I never want to purchase a land by myself. I don't want to take that type of risk, but I'd really like to see where this thing goes because I think the smart contract concept is really, really cool. And the fact that they're having so much going on in this Discord with such a dedicated community is really, really nice. I even mentioned before I knew what was going on that I usually charge fees for these kind of shillings, you know, to tell people about services or games or whatever, but I'm not interested in getting paid at all for this. Like, I think it's just a really, really neat concept, and if I can get any community perks by sharing this for him, I would be happy to. I just know from an Alien Worlds player's point of view, and for all of you that have been asking about different things for Alien Worlds that my own Discord community can't provide, I think this one's a really, really good place to start. I'm gonna bring Sammy on to kind of talk about the project a little bit and tell you guys what's up, and I'll put some links in the description below to access all of this information. So tell me how you got started with this idea. You got lucky, you got a land, right? You saw this project early. Did you buy a land? Did you get a pack?
So what I did was, when the land, well, I started playing the game for like 3 weeks, back in like end of February when I just got into Wax, and people said you could earn money on this game. It wasn't much money, it was like none, but you could get like free NFTs. So I mined on like CryptoMonkey's land for like 3 weeks, not knowing what I was doing with like some shovels.
Right.
And I mined on Methane Swampland, which is like the longest cooldown multiplier. So for 3 weeks I was just doing inefficient mining, not knowing what I was doing, and then I got one drop, right? And it was a large explosive. It was $26. Oh, and I was like, what? You get a drop? No, it doesn't mean anything to me, but I was like, wait, people can get actual like good items in the drops, and I was like, well, I need to look into this more. And then I looked at the technical blueprint document that they wrote up for the game that explains how all the calculations work. Fascinating. I was like, wait, there's way more to this game than meets the eye. And then I was like, I want to buy a land, and I got like a bonus. That I was looking at the land packs, right? And because someone mentioned in an interview you could still buy packs for sale, and I was like, wait, what? Oh, wow. So I went and I found them, and okay, they were expensive. It was like $2,000, but then as I was looking at it, I got a work email to say that for the first time we don't usually get work bonuses, but we got a work bonus for around $2,000, and I was like, this is a sign. I'm buying it right away.
How did you come up with this idea? You said you were mining on CryptoMonkey's land. I had saw some posts in the Alien Worlds Discord that I just talked about people doing lotteries and giveaways and stuff like that, because as a landowner you can track what addresses are actually mining on your land. So how'd you come up with this?
Well, so like I bought the land, and then I was thinking of doing maybe NFT projects a lot later down the line that I'm working on, and
Okay.
maybe then once they're finished, then using the land and giving people stuff. Because I was thinking, I was looking at all these other land communities and what they're offering. It's like there's no way I'd be able to match what people are doing or build a community. It'd be too difficult. So I just said, right, I'm not going to do that. I'm not interested. Like, it's just going to be too much. And then what happened was I was looking at the price of drills when the game started to pick up in popularity, and I was thinking drills are getting very expensive. But people don't realize is that the shovels give you almost as good output. 3 shovels gives you very, very good output.
Yeah, it does.
So for 3 shovels, you get very good efficiency. So I went into the begging channel to see, and I had all these shovels. I'd obviously mined from getting the game. You get NFT drops.
Sure.
And I was like, so I started giving people a couple of shovels, and then some people started to say, do you have a land? They started calling me sir, which was strange. But they're like, do you have a land, sir, that I could mine on? And I was like, yeah, it's like Neri 1918, but you don't have to mine on it.
Right.
The shovels are free. And then one guy was like, do you have any drills? And I was like, yeah, I've got some drills. Do you want some drills? Yeah, you can have some drills. And the guy was so thankful to get the drills that he set me up a Discord server. He's called Zika.
Oh,
He's
wow.
an amazing dude.
Yeah.
And he obviously knew how to set up Discord servers. He messaged me and goes, your Discord server is ready. I said, but what? What do you mean with Discord server?
First they calling you sir, and then they rolling out the red carpet. That's amazing, man.
So he sends me a link to Sammy Snake Mining Discord server, and it's all the channels are already populated with all of the sections, and there's like bots on it and all of this stuff. And I was like, but I don't have a Discord server. I don't have a community.
Now you do.
And then I thought, I didn't want to set up a mining community.
Sure.
And then it happened. And then I was actually right, well, I could probably manage this a lot better than some other people do it. And then I started to think about, right, well, the drills are very expensive, but they're the best item really in the game in terms of like value for money still.
Right.
So I was like, well, I'll buy up the drills and I'll use some drills I've got earlier. And I said, right, we'll call it the drill scholarship because people know Axie scholarships.
Yep.
And so I was like, right, we'll have a form, and it'll be some of it will be statistics based, and some of it will be people in the Discord server. And then once people heard that we were giving out drills, then was insane.
Then they started showing up.
Like Zika, he does all the graphics and he manages all of the Discord, and that does like the marketing that brings people in. We've got like a guy, he's called Shrimp Baguette, and he makes the most amazing spreadsheets I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. Like there's like a full tools calculator that can calculate everything. So you put in your budget, your NFT that you want, your TLM weighting that you want, the land that you're mining on, and it shows you visually what you should buy.
That's
and awesome, I was just like, I didn't ask him to do that. He just went and did that.
Right.
And then we've got obviously the developer that built the smart contract. Like he's a genius. Like just flat out, this guy's a genius. Like, and he was talking about doing like a crowd sale for a token, and then could potentially maybe looking at like land ownership in the future. And I said, right, well, why don't we just do it with my land? Mm-hmm. And like let's just say use my land as an example as the income for the miners, and we just attach the 2 contracts together. Right. And that's how the whole idea sort of started for the token.
That's incredible, man.
What I realized is that I think, in my opinion, that you could earn a certain amount of money by just taking the commission and just keeping it to yourself for the land.
Sure.
Right? But I think that it's actually better for everyone if you take all of the money that you receive and invest it from commission, invest it all back into the community, and then the value of the community is going to be unbelievably high. Right. So you invest back into the community, you grow it, and the people that you get are going to stick around, because the people we've got in this Discord, they are literally geniuses. Like,
outside of people that don't understand smart contracts, because we can't possibly fit that into an explanation, how do people know that as a developer for somebody that for a project like this that's taking money from people and promising something, how do people know that you're not just going to run away with a bag of TLM?
So the thing is that there's not actually a way to guarantee that I wouldn't do that, other than just being in the community and speaking to me, and anyone that's interested can contact me and get my LinkedIn and see what I do for a living.
Sure.
and look into me, because I have a good job and like a good family and like all the things. So I'm
Right.
very lucky in that regard. I don't need to take people's money, but you're right, there's nothing stopping me other than I think we're going to have like a multi-signature, that which ways like nothing could happen like a mass transfer unless a couple of people sign off on it.
Gotcha.
So we're looking at putting a lot more security measures on it based on how popular it's gotten.
I see.
But yeah, you're like, there is a risk in there. But what we've done is we put stuff onto the, like, it's so cool what you can do with Wax. Like, you can just put hard limits on stuff. Like, we put a disabled, you can't transfer any NFTs out of this account. So even if someone gained access to the account, they would not be able to transfer the land off of it. Or they wouldn't be able to transfer the TLM off of it when we put that in.
Right.
We just put these restrictions unless they knew how to write their own contracts to disable that and upload it.
Sure.
So there are more measures they need to go through.
Well, taking some measures against it, it sounds like a really good step in the right direction. And the fact that even talking about balances in general, and the fact that you're transparent, you've already got like almost every other NFT game beat because there's so many anonymous devs on these projects and stuff, and for good reason, you know, I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really, really interesting to see that, man. So I was thinking a little bit about a giveaway and how we could make this a little bit more exciting for the viewers. And you had mentioned that you may have some tools that you want to give away.
Yes, so we've got 6 power extractors, we've got 20 drills, and we can give those away however we want.
Wait,
so we can
6 powered extractors, you said,
yeah.
And 20 drills. Holy cow!
Yeah, we got drills for days.
Okay, so can you give me like a few of those to maybe give out to my community, and you just give out a bunch of people that go into your Discord?
Yeah, so let's split it half and half. So you can have the 3 power extractors, the 10 drills, and you can give them away on your server however you want. And then anyone interested in joining the Sammy Snake Mining Discord can come along, and all you need to do is just click on the giveaway reaction, and that's how you take part.
Perfect. I don't know how I'm gonna structure my giveaway yet, but it'll be through my Discord as well. That sounds amazing, man. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm sure people will love that.
Oh, and also I almost forgot to mention that we have a brand new NFT collaboration that we're also doing, and that we have 800 NFTs to give away on it's a new NFT collection called Gnome Series. So it's an upcoming game that's actually
I got one the other day as a promo.
Yes. So we have 800 gnomes to give away to miners on our land, and also investors will be eligible for a special, like there's going to be 100 gnome alien miner NFTs given out to investors. So really I completely forgot about that, but I thought I would bring it up.
So
these gnomes, they look really cool.
So people that are watching this video can come to my Discord and your Discord and get chances to win tools for both of them, and get chances to win gnomes in your Discord. That sounds amazing, man.
Yeah,
cool.
There's going to be lots of stuff given away. I'm really excited.
You guys heard it. Check the description below. Hit the links, come to our Discords, get signed up, and we'll get you started with some drills and some gnomes. I'm excited. I'm glad I'm an owner. I'm glad I staked a little bit of Trillium into this land ownership deal that you got. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing how the project develops, and I can't wait to see everything come to life on the roadmap. And congratulations again, man.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited because Alien Worlds is just getting started, and we're just getting started. So
it's true,
wait till a couple of months down the line, like we've got like a community-owned empire. Like it's gonna be sick.
It is gonna be great, man. Cool. It was great talking to you, man.
And you.
Well, I'm excited about getting into this. I hope you guys are too. Make sure to check the links in the description below for my Discord and the giveaways, as well as Sammy's Discord for the giveaways. We've got power extractors, we've got drills, we've got some gnomes on Sammy's side, and it's going to be great seeing around the community. I look forward to seeing you there, and happy mining, guys.